We are back with part 2 of our walkthrough of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. In the last episodes, we got our starter Pokemon and got our endorsement for the gym challenge by the champion Leon. In this episode, we are going to enroll in the gym challenge and explore the wild area for the very first time. So here we are at Wedgehurst Station, just like we were told to head to by Hop, Magnolia, and everyone else in the last episode. We obtained TM40 Swift, very nice. A base 60 power special attack that never misses. Actually, a pretty decent technical machine to receive this time in the game. Quite OP. Actually, really good for a Pokemon like Sobble as well. I'm going to teach that to Sobble. That is a very nice TM to receive. So anyway, here we are at Wedgehurst train station. We are going to depart and enroll. Let's do it. We are welcomed by our mothers. They're just like, where the hell are you two going? Like, why are you getting a train completely by yourself? I knew this day was coming since the moment you chose school, but here's a partner, darling. Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know what you two were setting out. It's here a last little gift to see you well set on your way, all the kit you'll need for camping. The camping gear. This is something new to Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. It's kind of enhanced from X and Y and Sun and Moon. It's based on Pokemon Ami or Pokemon Refresh from Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's a way of interacting with your Pokemon Tamagotchi style, I guess. You can play with them, you can restore their health, restore their status, remove status effects, stuff like that. I will demonstrate it probably over the course of the next few episodes. It'll be a really nice way to introduce episodes and stuff. So, let's get on the train and leave our mother, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. Pretty nice cutscene. Of course, social as ever. Like, if you know anything about public transport in the United Kingdom, we all just sit on our phones. Even if you're like with friends, screw talking to one another. Just sit on your phone. Like, what's the point? It's just really nonsensical. May as well just sit there and just browse Reddit or something. But anyway, here we are. Hey, Mr. Station Master, isn't this the wild area? What are we stopped here for? It's the wild area station, make no mistake. I'm sorry to tell you that the train is halted due to a flock of Wooloo on the tracks. That's lucky we didn't frickin' run them over, because trains in the United Kingdom, like, they can't stop. Like, even if something's 200 meters away, they can't stop in time. I'm glad none of these Wooloos got hurt. Oh my life. Anyway, here's our first introduction to the wild area. Nice little loading screen right here, just giving us a brief overview of the map. Here we are, our first look at the wild area. There's a lot of stuff you need to know about the wild area that I'm going to explain to you guys right now. A lot of stuff that I didn't know about until even a couple of days ago. So, as of right now, we can't actually catch anything in the wild area. You might think that we can run into level 30 Pokemon now and catch them and have overpowered members of our teams. No, it was actually announced in June that you can't do that. You have to meet a specific, like, certain gym badge requirement to be able to catch things of certain levels in this game. So, unfortunately, you can't do that. The wild area, of course, like I said, home to Pokemon that are level 25, 30 at this point in the game. Meaning if you run into any Pokemon here, you run the risk of having your Pokemon KO'd unless you're able to escape, unless you're able to flee, which is pretty much random chance. The odds are against you if you try to flee from a Pokemon that's faster than you and a higher level than you. So be careful here. Now is not the time to properly explore this area. It's just nice to get to grips with the way that the camera works. Get to grips with the way the Pokemon Box Link works. You are able to access your Pokemon boxes from the wild area, which is a super nice feature. There's a lot of online interaction that can go on here in the wild area that I'm not going to showcase until a couple of days from now. I'm probably going to show it more in my live streams, and I might make some videos about it if there's anything actually useful that comes from it. Now, there's an Onyx here that I am actually going to try to take on with my Sobble. because it's got the base attack stat of an Oddish. I don't think it's really going to do too much damage to us, so we'll try and take it on. I'll try and demonstrate just how difficult these Pokemon are to take down. Hopefully, this doesn't do a number on us. It's Hailing. It's level 26. It's got Curse. Now, Curse isn't really... I mean, it boosts its attack, so if it does attack us, then we are in a little bit of danger. Let's just see. Let's see if we can take this down. It's using Curse again, so we should... If this is a 3, it's a 4-hit KO. Ooh. Ooh. Hail damage might have put us in range of being able to... Oh, it's got Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath, that's a special attack. It doesn't KO us. There we go. We just beat a level 26 Onix with our level 11 Subble, meaning we're going to get a ton of experience for that. We go up 2 levels with just our Subble. If you can do the same as me and pick your battles here, it's a really nice way to train. It's a really nice place to come for experience. We're gonna get rid of Bind there. Water Pulse is so much better than Water Gun, so I'm really happy that we've got that. There we go. Pretty nice, actually. Really happy with that. And yeah, that Rookedee's stats are so much better than the initial Rookedee that we caught in the last episode. So, only take on Pokemon that you have 4 times super effectiveness against. Because otherwise, it's not going to be pretty. You're going to white out or black out. And you do not... You just don't want to do that. It's embarrassing, isn't it? So anyway, we are going to... try and get a few berries from this. You can tell by how much the tree is shaking whether or not a Pokemon is going to attack you. So I'm just going to take the 3 berries there because I get the feeling that we'd have been attacked if we shook it one more time. There are a few wild Pokemon in here, mainly Vanillish, which we are just going to ignore for now. Now we're just going to make our way over to... is it Motostoke? I can't remember the exact name of it. Forgive me for that. But yeah, really nice area. If you're playing in one-handed mode or casual controls, here, I'll show you actually. If we go into the options menu, you can play with casual controls, which makes it easier to play with one hand. Unfortunately, you can't control the camera. So the wild area, you're going to want to play with like normal controls. One-handed mode would be really nice for breeding Pokemon and stuff like that, but in the wild area, it's a no-go, unfortunately. Massive shame. I hope I've taught you a decent amount just in this first visit of the wild area, because there are so many new mechanics for us to learn over the course of the next few days and weeks. That having a basic understanding of the way that the wild area works, it's fundamentally it's fundamentally important to your adventure. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this little tutorial. Look at the grandness of the area. You can buy ingredients, stuff like that, from any NPCs that you see running around the area or standing around in the area. Motostoke, not Monostoke. Come on, Phil. You were so close yet so far. Look at that poster. Not a poster, but the little banner on the wall. It's so industrial. I can't really say that this looks like anywhere in the UK. We don't have massive gear-based elevators or anything like that. That Charizard Gigantamax poster is cool. But this is cool. This is a really cool area. It took us 10 minutes to get through the wild area then. Oh my life. I say 10 minutes. 9 or 10 minutes. But we did beat up on that Onix. It doesn't even KO us. A level 26 Onix failed to OHKO us. How embarrassing. We've got a lot we want to do in this episode. This is going to be a very long episode, so sit back and relax or play along with me. Hopefully you learn quite a lot from this and you're entertained. So anyway, we get Leon's League cards. League cards are a brand new feature in this game. Trainers have trainers all have their own league cards, and you can swap cards with other trainers that you connect with using communication features. We can customize our own. I'm not going to do that for a while. You know I'm not too big on customization, at least in the main story. If I find somewhere to customize my character, sure, I'll do it, because it would be cool to have a customized character. I don't want to look generic and basic the entire game. But stuff like that, that stuff, for me, is more things to do in the post-game. I'm going to keep the other Rookedy in our party, just, I don't know, as death fodder, I guess. Just as something to switch out into if we come up against anything that is super effective on us. Here for the gym challenge, the opening ceremony. Look at that Steenie. Is it drinking from a water fountain now? Oh, that's adorable. They've got different sized water fountains for different sized Pokemon and people. You guys probably don't know what I'm on about right now. I'll show you. But, I love the little features in this game so far. Like, God, my cheeks hurt from smiling. Look at it. It's so cute. There's a little post box there. If you see any gold post boxes, that means an Olympic champion was from this area. So it'll be cool if there's any golden post boxes in this game, because then it will be alluding to the London 2012 Olympics, which that'd be like really cool. Teaching you about the United Kingdom while playing this. Even with a huge old thing like this bang in the middle of the city, I still get lost. I mean, like, come on, even I'm not getting lost. It's basically a corridor, Leon. I'm looking at like the little stamp things on his cape there. We get the Mystic Water, which I mentioned in the last episode. Really nice item to get. We can give that to our Sobble to make our water type attacks just a little bit stronger, which is really, really nice. These elevators remind me of Victory Road in Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm going to talk to... Oh, no, we're not going to talk to him because the cutscene already starts. The guy with the Pokeball head, unfortunately, we can't talk to him. Motostoke Stadium. This is where the opening ceremony will be held. If you want to be watching the opening ceremony for the gym challenge, my mum, your mum, the whole world. My mum, your mum, everyone's mums. Nah, this isn't nerves. I'm only family because I'm so excited. Come on, Petey Winnow. It's time the world learnt our names. Let's do it. Okay. Actually, I want to showcase something. I just span a little bit. I want to show that something from Pokemon Sun and Moon is still in the game. Yo, I want a 9-monitor setup like that. That looks sick. Just take a look at this. This place is packed with gym challenges. Every one of these folks is another rival. Let's get signed up. Here is another rival of ours. He looks so smug and punchable. Which is good, I want that in a rival. Seriously, what a piece of work. Oh, do you have history? If you're here to register for the gym challenge, you need to show your endorsements here. I've been endorsed by the champion of the Galar region. Fancy that, this is the first time we've had a challenge. Oh, so yeah, it literally is something big. Well, now you've had two, because I am as well. Oh, screw you, Hot. Two of you at once. I wonder what's come over Leon this year. The two of you must be something special. Nah, that's not what these two have been saying. They've been absolutely slating me any chance they can get. Get me all signed up, would you? Oh, yes, I'm trying to. If you just give me a moment. Oh, that is so quintessentially British. Just arguing with the cashiers. Love it. Love it. You can now choose your preferred number for your uniform. If you'd be so kind, it will be displayed on the back of the uniform you must wear for any official match. Now, I've known about this for a little bit. It'd be hilarious if they... Like how they censor curse words and stuff like that in Pokemon games. Because, you know, it's aimed at child audiences. If they like censored 420 and 666 and 69 and stuff like that. I don't know. I just thought that'd be funny. I'm going to make my number 7 because as a... this is really sad. As a child, I always really wanted to be a footballer. Even now, I still frickin' daydream about it. And if I was a footballer, I'd want to be a number 7. And I'm just living vicariously through the Pokemon games with that, which I think is what Junichi Masuda wanted. So, appreciate that. Thank you. I'm so sad. Alright. Let's head on over to the Bede Hotel. The Bede Drop Inn is down this way. Let's do it. And we are going to be introduced to a certain villainous team for the very first time. I say they're villainous. You know what? I don't even think they're that bad. I don't know. I haven't seen the entirety of the game, so I wouldn't know what happens in the plot of anything. But from what I've seen, and like I wasn't disciplined with the leaks at all. Like I indulged so much. I saw everything. I couldn't help it. I was watching early live streams of this game, just absolutely enthralled in it. But I still don't know like the plot, so to speak. What are you doing at our hotel? Researching the mysterious Pokemon that are said to be in the slumbering world. Reckon if I look into some of Galar's legends, I might figure something out. Care to join me? You're here already anyway. So yeah, like, even though like I'm explaining a lot as we go along, a lot of things are still going to be a surprise to me. It's the statue of the hero who once saved the Galar region. I can run through the legend right quick if you fancy. Short version if you please. Long ago, a great black storm covered the Galar region. People called it the darkest day. The land was assaulted by gigantic Pokemon, but they were defeated by a single young hero bearing a sword and shield. It's like the title. The statue here is meant to depict the young hero of the legend. They said the thing. I always try and quote Family Guy with things like that. I suppose the hero must have been about as strong as Lee then. Looks like you're going to have your hands full with plenty of research though, Sonia. Black Storm and swords and shields and all that. You'll be all right. Thanks, I'm going to through somehow, don't you worry. You two are staying here at the hotel tonight, though, aren't you? Shouldn't you check in? We're trying, but you interrupted us. We were in the middle of something, Sonia. If there's something I've noticed about these games, it's that there are a lot of interruptions. It's not as bad as Sun and Moon. It took me a while to remember the names then. Yeah, it's not as bad as Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Didn't we tell you, mate? You're getting our way and you're in for a battle. Team Yell's all about helping. Helping one very special trainer with the gym challenge, that is. I'm going from Cockney to Scouser there. Now you're going to help us make some noise. No one dresses like this in the UK. Nah, though there probably are. Def Leppard fans probably would, which is quite cool. We are going to water pulse because we've now got a much stronger water-type attack capable of one-hit KOing. Nice. Oh, we beat up on Onyxes. We beat up on everyone. We level up there. To be fair, that Rookidee isn't too far behind now. Of course, weaker Pokemon get more experience from battles because of the dynamic scaling of the experience system. So weaker Pokemon should eventually inevitably catch up to your stronger Pokemon just based on the experience system. Unless you're constantly using your stronger Pokemon at the lead of your team. It's very much like Black and White or Sun and Moon, I believe, in that the experience system just scales depending on the level of your Pokemon. So anyway, we should easily defeat this. 2-hit KO, 1-hit KO. Oh my life. Ah, this is good times. I must have got carried away, being in this swanky hotel and all. Sorry for getting in your way. Oh, you will be. I don't know what I mean by that. What does that mean? Ah man, the swanky sophisticated air in here had me off my game. I couldn't keep my cool. I wasn't expecting checking in would be such a big fuss, Petey Winall. What's going on? Sneaking in some Pokemon battles without me? Don't think you can get ahead of me that easily. Let's get some training in, so I'm joining in. I'll even heal up your Pokemon. We don't need your freaking help up. And like, why is no one else helping? All of these people in the vicinity, in this hotel, are supposed to be taking on the gym challenge too. So why aren't they helping? They're all more than capable of helping us. They all probably have starter Pokemon of their own. Why is it always up to us to bail out this dumb region. I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh, we can't one-hit KO that, unfortunately. Why are you defense? You're not even helping. And our special attack falls. The absolute state of you, Hop. See, you're just making me take unnecessary damage now. I would have actually performed better without you. You can tell I'm very vocal about my dislike towards Hop. No, I don't mind Hop. He seems alright. He's not as in your face as like previous rivals. Our special attack is halved now. So you better hope we do, like, Hop does something. I would have been able to one-hit KO that as well. At least Hop does his job. I do like Galarian Zigzagoon. It looks cool. Not unsure when I'm said I want to Yabble. I'm unsure. Quite fond of most of the new Pokemon. There's obviously some that need to grow on me, but for the most part, actually quite a big fan of all of them. What are you lot doing here? Marnie? Nothing. We was just... I know you all are terribly curious about the other gym challenges, but you gotta show a bit of restraint. Oh, they're all ashamed because of their idol. Sorry about them. They're just a bunch of my fans. Call themselves Team Yal and follow me around cheering for me. I think they've let it all go to their heads a bit. Come on, you lot. Back home with you now. I wish I was that, like, confident in myself. They're just so caught up with wanting to support me, and all that they tend to get a bit shirty with other gym challenges. Sorry if they caused you any trouble. So you're a gym challenger too, Team Yao, was it? Pretty impressive that you already have a set of fans to call your own. I mean, she looks different to every other NPC, so you already know that she's, like, important. But I might think for helping herself. Sticky situation with those hooligans. Just, like, kick them out. Like, why you gotta make us do everything for you? I don't know. Why am I complaining? This game is about Pokemon battles, and I'm complaining. Why is he practicing his throw? Just go on Pokemon Showdown and practice, like, battling or something. Beat you to Motostoke Stadium. Let's go. Let's do it. So now we are going to be enrolled in the Pokemon Gym Challenge. Yeah, escort me, I guess. Oh, that's saved. Like, with the cutscene there, that probably saved all of about 1 second, but won't complain. In other words, on the most... Okay, that is incredibly pretentious. Let's talk to the receptionist here. That's right, I need to get changed as well. So now we get to see ourselves in our gym attire for the first time. With our number 7 jersey. And you instantly, like, age down about, like, 10 years. You look like a 7-year-old. That 7 there really is the number for you. Thank you. So here is something really cool, and something that definitely wasn't possible with, like, previous handheld systems. The cutscenes in this game are actually visually, like, on another level compared to any other Pokemon game. I know that everyone gathered here, like, the Pokemon in the crowd, it's so cool. They look like... Well, they are. They're all 3D models. It's really well done. Like, obviously, there's 2D animations in the background, but it's so well done. Participants must defeat the 8 gym leaders and gather the 8 gym badges to prove their skill as a trainer. Only the most worthy will have the honor of challenging the greatest champion in history. Now, I would like to invite the gym leaders to show themselves, and this is our first introduction to the gym leaders of the Galar region. So let's take a look at them. A hefty load time there. We already know a couple of them from previous trailers, but 5 of them, we will not be familiar with them. The Fighting Farmer, here's the Grass-type expert, Milo. The Raging Wave, it's the Master of Water types, Nessa. The Ever-Burning Man of Fire, here comes the Fire-type veteran, Kaboo. The Galar Karate Prodigy, nobody's better with fighting types than B. The Master of Fantastic Theatre, it's the Charming Fairy type, Opal. The Rock Hard Crusher, please welcome the Rock type Master, Gordy. Obviously a Geordie. And last but not least, the Tamer of Dragons, it's Ryan. Unfortunately, we're missing one, but these are the gym leaders that we in the Galar region are proud to call our own. This is really cool that we're introduced to the gym leaders very early on, and they're a fundamental part of the adventure, because it feels like ever since maybe the Hoenn games, I haven't really had a personal relationship with any of the gym leaders. They just feel like NPCs that you have to take on, like you just have to. But you don't really get a connection with any of them. In this game, you're introduced to them before you even really begin your journey. And it creates that connection. It creates that, I don't know, that want to fight them. There's no words for it. I can barely contain myself. Okie dokie. So, our Pokemon adventure essentially starts here. See, you both already possess Dynamax bands. It seems you have been led here by the guiding light of the wishing stars. By the way, it was my wonderful company that invented those Dynamax bands, you know? Dare say that this year's gym challenge is looking to be an absolute blast. Very good indeed. That means the whole Galar region is in for some excitement. Gym challenge is an excellent opportunity to show off your Dynamax Pokemon. Terribly sorry, but there is some urgent business I must attend to, so I must be on my way. Best of luck to both of you. Chairman certainly seems to be in high spirits. Now listen carefully, you two. You've both only just started on your paths as trainers. If you want to win, you need to do more than just train your Pokemon. You need to train yourselves. That's deep. That's deep, Leon. Let's do it, PD1. You know the gym challenge is set order. You gotta visit the gyms in, right? First is in Turffield. So, I could end off the episode here, but I'm not going to. We are going to make our way to Turffield in this episode. So in the next episode, we can take on the very first gym leader of this game. I want to speed through this game as quick as humanly possible. And I don't want there to be any filler episodes. I want this to be non-stop entertaining fights. Right now we get the ability to use the flying taxi, which works exactly like the HM Fly used to work, except this time you go into your town map available through your options menu. And you can just fly using a Corviknight. I always get confused because Game Freak have a game called Harmonite. And that's why I say Corviknight, but with an A. Because I get mixed up with Corviknight and Harmonite. Ah, shut up, Phil. Here's another rival battle with Hop. To be fair, the route to the next city, it's quite long and there's a lot of trainers, but a lot of them are skippable. So I'm just going to show you the quickest, most efficient way to get there. Though I do recommend that you take on as many trainers as possible, because I actually think Game Freak have done a good job in scaling the levels in this game and making it so you don't instantly become over leveled if you decide to take on every single trainer. It's I don't know, I recommend to take on the trainers is what I'm going to say. Also, I recommend having a full party because it's just wasted experience at this point. Like, I'm missing out on 3 Pokemon's worth of experience here. We could be leveling up a full party of Pokemon. Whereas in like a game like Pokemon Gold, Silver, it was a massive struggle to... We're gonna get rid of... actually, no, we're gonna keep that. It was a massive struggle to take on... Well, yeah, take on a whole party of Pokemon. It was next to impossible. If you had 6 Pokemon come like the 3rd or 4th gym, you would be severely underleveled for the rest of this game. But Sword and Shield actually seems quite well balanced so far. So I'm pleased with that. I wish there was an Oko. If we took on a few more wild Pokemon, we could easily just beat Scorbunny. But like I said, level 14 against level 14, I think that's quite reasonable. I'm not struggling or anything because I've got the type advantages, but it's pretty reasonable. And let's take on his last Pokemon. Got it all wrong, mate. Why was he Australian? I don't know. I'm no good with accents. If I do accents, this is why I don't do like voice acting in my videos or anything. If I did accents, it'd be offensive. So just for the safety of my channel and just to not make anyone cringe, that's why I don't do voice acting. If he doesn't automatically heal us, I'm going to heal up our Pokemon at the Pokemon Center, conveniently located right next to us. And we are going to make our way to Route 3. Just what I expect from my rival. Give you one of my league cards. Thank you. Gotta collect them all or something. I don't know. Champion. Yeah, whatever. You're just not going to be champion. I do like that, just like in Sun and Moon. And, was it X and Y as well? I don't know, I can't remember if X and Y split the Pokemarts from Pokemon Centers. I know it was first introduced in Gen 5, but I like that they've kept it in. It's nice not having different buildings for, like, very useful things. Let's go on to Route 3. And there's... God, you can just run straight into it. There's no load screen or anything. There is a hidden item here. It is a big mushroom. That's a brand new Pokemon. I do want a grass type. We're going to skip this trainer right here. I do want a grass type. I've got a Pokemon in mind that I'm going to show you probably in the next episode. This trainer is definitely skippable. Yes, definitely skippable. As I said, highly, highly recommend that you take these on. In fact, I am going to take this next trainer on, just because I happen to know that he's got grass-type Pokemon that will easily be taken out by our Rookidee. And I want Rookidee to get some experience, because it'll make our life a lot easier with the first gym. I am going to, off-screen, take on all the trainers that we skip out on. So I could have skipped this trainer, but I just wanted to showcase, if you're using Sobble like me and you've caught yourself a flying or fire-type Pokemon, that you can get some experience off this trainer right here. I recommend doing so, and it's a relatively easy fight. Budu is fairly bulky, I guess. But it is, we're only struggling to 2-hit KO it because we're level 12 and we need the experience. That gets us a good amount of experience though. And we can continue because Gossifleur is grass type as well. I was thinking about maybe using Hone Claws and then Power Trip, but why would I do that? That'd be silly. Come on, Phil. Rapid Spin is pretty interesting in this game. It, of course, removes hazards, just like in previous Pokemon games, but it also boosts the Pokemon's speed now, which is really interesting. Like, Rapid Spin was kind of a chore to use. It had a lot of functionality, of course, but it was a chore to have to carry. It was just because Stealth Rock and webs and all them kind of attacks were just so prevalent in the metagame. Where's our Sobble? But it's nice that they've gave it a bit more utility in this game. Here is Sonia. Again, we're being stopped, and I'm like, no, let us have our own adventure. But they are setting the scene. They are giving us kind of an explanation about the overworld. Like right here, Sonia is going to tell us that this building right here is owned by the chairman, which is quite cool. It's world building. I guess this isn't stopping us just for the sake of stopping us, like in Sun and Moon. Right there, Sonia's actually giving us a bit of information about the overworld, which is cool. We get an escape rope because we are about to go into the mines. Heal up our Pokemon too. Thank you, that was actually needed. Turffield, thank you. The trees are getting a lot of slack online from Pokemon trainers, but at least these trees look nice. Look at that, very nice. I'm such a nerd. Okay, there is a TM you can get if you fancy taking on this trainer right here. We might actually be able to skip them. Yes, there's also a berry tree that we're just not going to shake for now. Oh, there's a hidden item just below us. TM37 Beta, not the best TM, but useful to know. Let's just wait until she turns around. Oh no, that's not going to work. Okay, now we can run past. There we go. I am going to go back and take her on, of course. But for the sake of the episode going quicker, I like to try and not take on as many trainers as possible. This one is required, so we're going to take them on. Every Pokemon's got a type or two, and every type has strong points and weak ones. I think Peter here has a Pokemon that I'm really interested in using. This is a Pokemon that came out, unfortunately, because of all the leaks. But Sizzlypede is sick. And spoilers, he's pretty cool. And I want to catch one if I can. And I want to use it on my team, because it is a cool as hell Pokemon. There is Dottler as well. Oh, we could have used our Rookie D here, because this is a bug type. Again, I don't know what I think of this, you know. It looks, I don't know, seeing it moving, of course I've only seen static images of Dottler until now. Seeing it moving, I guess it actually does look quite cool. I like how it's lights. It looks like a football. I guess, sort of. With the little pentagons. I'm weak to people older than me. Okay, and wow, okay, I wasn't expecting this. I didn't see what level we were. Sobble is evolving! Oh, he's beautiful. I presume it's a he. Wow, I just presumed it's frickin' gender. Wow. Drizzile. Didn't mean to offend anyone there. Clever combatant. This Pokemon battles using water balloons created with moisture secreted from its palms. Super, super cool. The aim is to evolve Rookidee before we take on the first gym. Of course, there's a few Pokemon here. They are called... What are they called? They were announced in the trailer. Damn it, I'm such a rookie. Right here is an NPC that is going to heal up our Pokemon, but I saw 2x defenses. You guys know, if you have watched any of my previous walkthroughs, you guys will know that I'm a massive fan of X defenses and X attacks, stuff like that. They're very, very useful. You want to know the nicest thing about like running around in caves now? No wild encounters, no random encounters. And are you a Pokemon? I can't tell. I'm chasing you. Come back here. Come back here. I couldn't tell if that was a coal mine thing, a cart, or if that was an actual Pokemon. I'm going to Solid Snake past this trainer because there is going to be a TM right here. Scary face. Useful. Useful. We can lower Pokemon speed with that, which speed, it's an important stat. It's probably the most important stat in competitive. Well, of course, every stat is, like, combined matters. Shut up, you guys know what I mean. But in terms of, like, setting up, it's very important. This trainer is required if we want to go this way. There's a few items I want to get on this side of the mine, so we are going to head this way. Wakakita sent out Rug'n'Roller. I am praying this does not have Sturdy. I hate Pokemon that have Sturdy with a passion. Yes, it didn't have Sturdy. Great. I don't hate them if they don't have Sturdy. Like Rug'n'Roller, it's a cool Pokemon, but If it had sturdy, I'd have been fuming then. Looks like we weren't in sync. Looks like you weren't, pal. There's a few items if you head this way. Of course, one that was blocked off there. All you have to do is go around this column right here. A lot of free equipment if you were so inclined to like steal a bucket or whatever. Shut up, Phil. Is there another trainer here? Or no, you just simply go out. There is also another TM here on Route 3, Rock Blast, which has its uses. It'd be good against Pokemon with Sturdy, but I don't think there's any Pokemon with Sturdy that'd be weak to Rock Blast. So it's kind of an average rock type attack, I guess. Don't think there's too many required fights in here. So we get a revive there. Very useful. There's a few Pokemon in here. I think this trainer is required. There is an item here as well. A Heartstone. That, yeah, boosts the power of rock type attacks. If we were to get a rock type Pokemon right now, it'd be really nice to use that. It works in the same way as Mystic Water in that it just boosts attacks of that specific type. So that's pretty cool. I don't have the best idea of what I want my team to be. I've got 2 or 3 members of my team like locked down. I've mentioned one of them previously in this episode. Rookie D, of course, temporary team member just to get us through the first gym, as Drizzile is weak to grass type Pokemon. Other than that, not too much of an idea, so give me recommendations. Though, honestly, with how quickly I'm going to put out these episodes, I probably won't get around to reading them, so don't be offended. I do wonder what happens if you bump into a shiny... Like, how does shiny Pokemon even work in this game? I'm interested. Let's grab this. A pair of heavy-duty boots. That's a competitive item. Boots prevent the effects of... Oh, wow! So if you gave them Charizard, it wouldn't be affected by Stealth Rock. That's cool. That is really cool. And like sticky web and stuff like that. I wish you could control the camera in every area in the game. That's something I wish was implemented. Though I understand why it wasn't, because there'd be a lot of clipping issues. Like, obviously, the environments aren't rendered fully to be able to handle a camera moving all around it. So we'd see bits where the developers have like cut corners, and like that's fine. In game development, you want to cut as many corners as you want so your game runs as efficiently as possible. So I understand why the camera isn't controllable in every scenario, but it'd be cool. Like, I wish it was a possibility. Unfortunately, it's not. And it's understandable why. So anyway, Water Pulse, that is a 2-hit KO. I'm just giving your Pokemon a little chance to shine, that's all. You are not a... I just get bad vibes from this dude. Bad vibes. Also, like, Solosis, really cool choice. Like, very good special attacker. About to send out Gothita. Another cool choice. Like, these are the kind of black and white exclusive Pokemon here. Very cool. 2-hit KO. It is more defensive. We confuse it. That's one of the good things about Water Pulse. It's so cool. Confusion. Nice. Unfortunately, it did hit us, but hey, it had the chance to hit itself, and I'm happy about that. One last Pokemon. It's going to be a Pokemon that we have never seen before. Hatena, or Hatena. Is it like... I'm trying to think of its like origins of its name. Like antenna, and... Its hat is an antenna! I get it, clever. It looks like it's wearing a hat. Is that what it's supposed to... God knows, Phil. Just stop being stupid. Water Pulse. Boom. 2-hit KO. Sisile getting us through the early portions of this game. Thank you very kindly. I see, well, that's fine. I wasn't really trying all that hard anyway. Screw you, you... something or other. You expletive. I'll remember your battle style and strategies now. I'm sure to easily defeat you if and when we face each other in an official match. Now that we've established that, I won't waste any more time on you. I've already gathered every wishing star in this area. Oh. I was unaware of that was a thing. Now I'm curious. I knew there'd be a hidden item in this room. Bag of Stardust. We can sell that for good money. There's the end of the mine right there. We are almost in... I keep forgetting its name. Shows how freaking good I am. Turffield. There we go. Luckily, every trainer on this route is skippable. So I'm going to let you guys discover the trainers here. Just because this episode is getting a little bit long. There are a few interesting Pokemon you can catch here. Pokemon like Eevee and Pikachu. This is where you catch them. Super nice. Diglett, as you can see in the overworld. There's a Wooloo there. We crashed into you and stopped. This is the first gym leader. You guys are probably all familiar with him. You must be one of those gym challengers, right? Indeedy. There's a few electric type Pokemon available on this route as well. Pokemon like Yamper, Electrike, Pokemon like that, which you might want to catch if you don't possess any Pokemon with type advantages against the second gym, which happens to be water type. So, just a friendly hint. But anyway, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We have made it here to Turffield. Hop always freaking interrupts us in the outro, doesn't he? We are aware that that is the gym. Gym leader's just returned to Milo's his name, but this place is jam-packed with challengers. It'll be ages before our turn comes up. Oh, but Sonia was looking for you. She wanted to ask you about something. She tried asking me, but I had no idea. She's up on that what's-her-face hill. You know the one. You don't know the hill. Well, have a look at your map if you're not sure. We will do that in the next episode. Oh, there's her Yamper. Nice. Yeah, we will do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, a like would be really appreciated. I feel like I've explained quite a lot in this episode, and I'm really happy with it. Subscribe so you never see any more of my future Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield walkthrough videos. See you guys in the next one within the hour. Peace out.